All right, are we ready?
It's a fun one.
It's a fun one? What do we got?
It's fun. We don't have a name. We have, I am feeling rather old right now. What? But I'll tell a story anyway.
Who is that?
How old do I feel? This is what you play tic-tac-toe with. That's how old I feel. Especially, but it's nice to be among younger people. What was the prompt again? I used to be on a quest. Okay. And that quest began in, wait for it, 1973. I was about that tall. I was 10 years old, and we took a plane to North Carolina. First plane trip, Eastern Airlines, look it up. Look in the cockpit, the wings, the unprotected cockpit, all those others, that word. And it ends on September 20th, 2002. And that date actually is important. When I went to North Carolina, I was with my parents, and it was a new state. And I was a business traveler. I worked for a large document company for a number of years after moving up here to Rochester. And in between that time, I started visiting states. I'm from New Jersey. What exit? 12, why do you ask? And went to Philadelphia with my parents, Boston, all those great states that are just a hop, skip, and a jump away. You can pick up New England in one day. I'm not sure I'd recommend it without NoDoz or Jolt or something, but you can do it. And then I started to travel more. I visited St. Louis, Missouri, drove up to Chicago, in weather not unlike what we're experiencing outside. And then I realized I wanted to see other things. With a broken heart, I went to West Virginia because it was the last place I could go without having to stay overnight. And I had just tried to get over a girlfriend. I'm going to drive to West Virginia and back, for no reason other than to just get away from myself. Started working. After college, I went on what's called a whirlwind tour. 1988, 15 years after the quest started. 15 states in 2 weeks, including 8 new ones. You can start to see where this is going. I'll skip over a few other ones. Honeymoon in Hawaii, that was nice. Mustang to the backside of the island, great cheeseburgers, whole thing. But on September 20th, 2002, I found myself in Amarillo, Texas. And I was on Old 66. Actually, I had just blundered my way off of Old 66 and couldn't find my way back on 66. And I was on a quest, because an hour away was New Mexico, which was the last state I needed to set foot in. I had a quest called 50 by 40. You get to 50. You can probably guess what the 40 was given my comment. And how did I feel about that? I felt my life was flashing before my eyes. I didn't feel any joy at all. I felt this enormous sense of being let down. Maybe the journey really was more important than the destination. But meanwhile, I'm lost in Amarillo, Texas, and if I don't find my way out of it, I'm never going to get to New Mexico because it's another hour away, and it's getting late. It's a Saturday afternoon, so I grab a drink and I see, oh, there it is, there's the 66 sign. And I'm driving along and I see this beautiful building, which turns out to be a building that was put up by the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway. Like, that's worth a picture. And I turn around to take a picture, and up on this billboard I happen to see, road does not end. It's a real billboard. It was put up in honor of a movie of the guy that built the Cadillac Ranch, which is right outside of Amarillo. But at that moment, it seemed like that billboard was put up for me. I had only one state left. I didn't know what I was going to do after that. But here's this billboard that says, road does not end. And I never forgot that. And I think there's still a lesson in it. That happened in 2002. I didn't write this story down. Shameless plug, is on my website. Until 2009. But I still keep that with me. All the states I've been to, from that little bit of South Dakota to the somehow 5 times in Iowa, I still haven't figured out how I managed to do that. And Alaska with my 2 kids for my 10th wedding anniversary. And Louisiana and New Orleans. It happens at the right time, and I think the lesson here is maybe the journey is the destination, and it's something I think we all can remember. When we're thinking that a journey is over, that the road does not end. Thanks.